Yes, it did.
Well, I'm delighted that it's a process, isn't it?
It
I
is.
see
It absolutely is.
5 of you here.
It looks like I think we have 7 or 8 actually.
Okay.
Maybe.
I'm just trying to scroll through here and we're not scrolling very well.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Good. Well,
Do you want me
I'm
to
going
count
to
us
take a
down,
deep
sir?
breath here. We're in the midst, we just finished a whole series of votes on the floor of the House. And I wanted to hustle back to say hello to all of you that have been appointed. My recommendations to the military academies, and here you are. I know some of you have to be on the run. You're headed out to go wherever you need to go. So I really want to meet all of you. Some of you I've had a chance to meet somewhere along the way, but I don't know, is Julia on yet, Logan?
Let me see here.
Julia Polchak?
I don't see her on the call, but I know she had said she was planning on being, but had to leave early.
Well, I'll come back to Julia
her.
when she gets here. I see the names on the screen, so I'm going to try to match the names to, and you guys can tell me more about yourself. Payne, let's see, you're from Davis Senior High School, Air Force Academy.
Yes,
So
sir.
Payne, what do you want to do? What's this all about? Where's your future? Oh, I see you have your Air Force shirt on. Already you want to start a fight with Navy and Army, huh? Is that it?
Yes, sir. The Air Force beat everyone. Yes, sir.
There you go.
I want to become a pilot. My dad went to the Air Force Academy, and my uncle, they're both, my dad's 85, my uncle's a 77 grad, and they both became pilots, and I just want to follow in their footsteps.
So your dad was from the Academy in 85?
Yes.
And your uncle?
Yes, he's a 77
That's wonderful.
grad.
You are following their footsteps.
Exactly.
So you are also a football player?
Yes, played in high school.
You're going to play it for the Academy?
No, sir. I was considering playing it at the prep school, the Air Force prep school, but I just want to focus on the academics.
Smart guy. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, all that football, it'll leave you with a, let's say, some sort of injury.
Yes, I don't want to injure anything.
You don't want to injure that. You want to fly. Well, the pilots, we had a hearing today. Anybody else, Air Force folks here? Raise your hand, shout out. So Andrew, also Air Force, right? And
yep, Andrew and On God.
There you go. Say that name again. Engad?
On God, I believe.
Yes,
okay. So we got 3 Air Force here, and maybe other people raise your hand. I was one of the things that we do is we send out information to all of the schools. Hey, if you're interested, let us know. And then you got to apply. And then we have the review committee. And all of you were really selected by the review committee as being the top people in your area. So, Mr. Takar, tell us about yourself, besides being in a car.
Oh yeah, sorry. My friends and family had scheduled going to a Giants game today, actually. So I'm in SF calling from my car. But yeah, I've just been wanting to go to the Air Force Academy for about 5-6 years now after my dad introduced me to it. And I have ambitions to study astronautical engineering and join the Space Force, actually. That's the direction that I want to go with, and just surround myself by a bunch of like-minded people and just push myself to my limits academically and physically.
So astrophysics.
Yeah, astronautical engineering, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So Space Force, we had a meeting earlier today with the Chief of Staff of the Air Force, of the Space Force. We're talking about the future, where it's going, and it is going to grow, and it is extraordinarily important. So you get those grades, get out there, and it won't be long before you're going to be seriously employed trying to figure out how to protect our satellites.
Yeah,
because they're all vulnerable and all that. And I don't know about whether you're going to be an astronaut or not, but there's certainly a lot of work that needs to be done. Andrew, how about you?
I was a recruited athlete last year for rifle, and I've had an interest in flying So it just was kind of right up my alley. So I get to shoot in college and become a pilot hopefully one day.
You will be. If you're going to the Air Force Academy, virtually every graduate from the academy is now trained to be a pilot. There's a significant shortage of pilots for the Air Force. We were discussing it earlier today, and you have the opportunity to be trained unless there's some issue, I don't know, color blindness or something, which I'm sure you don't have. You're an Eagle Scout and you're also a marksman.
Yes, sir.
What rifle?
22 an air rifle, but any rifle basically. And they're
Okay,
all similar function.
very interesting. And Sutter County, huh?
Yeah.
Very good. There you are, Sutter Union High School. Excellent. And an Eagle Scout.
Yeah.
Well, I am too. There you go. Congratulations on that, and congratulations on the Air Force Academy.
Thank you.
Any others that are on the screen that are Air Force? I think we had 4. Is that correct, Logan?
We had 5 total, but 2 who couldn't be here, Jason Booker and Samuel Ellenson. So we certainly appreciate them, but they couldn't make it this evening. So that'll wrap it up for the Air Force.
All right. Nolan, tell us about yourself, Nolan.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I am very well, thank you.
So I'm going to the Naval Academy. I'm going to the Naval Academy Preparatory School first, and I just want to be a part of something greater than myself. And I plan to do that through naval aviation and possibly become a SEAL.
There you go. So you're going to go to the prep school first, and then from there on to the academy. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Very good. And you want to be a SEAL?
SEAL or aviation? I haven't figured that out yet.
I'm sure you will. I was with, in my office here, I have a young woman who is a commander of a naval vessel. She's my military fellow right now. She's a graduate of the Naval Academy. Really sharp, really sharp. You're going to get a great education there. And
Yeah.
you're certainly going to learn about saltwater, whether it's a SEAL or otherwise. It's part of the game there. Congratulations
Yeah,
to you.
definitely.
Now you're from Woodland
Thank
High?
you. I appreciate it. I go to Pioneer High School in Woodland.
Pioneer High. My daughter was a teacher at Pioneer High for a couple of years. She
Yeah,
was an
that's what
art
I heard.
teacher. Yeah. So what's it say? Varsity tennis? All right. And a debater.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Well, you won't get a chance to debate during your plebe year. The
Definitely
debate
not.
for all of you, you're not going to debate at all. It's yes, sir, no, sir. No excuse, sir. Nolan, it's a pleasure. It's good seeing you.
Thank you. Nice to
Carson,
meet
tell
you.
us about yourself.
So I'm going to the Naval Academy. I hope to graduate with a naval architecture and marine engineering degree, and I hope to be a Navy SEAL.
We got 2 SEALs here. So Carson, what weight class in high school wrestling?
I wrestled 108, 115, and 120.
Very, very good. I did that back in the day also.
Really?
Yep, I wrestled heavyweight 191, which was the class at that time. And they had heavyweight beyond that. I think that started at 210, something like that. Well, 191
I think it's
over
210.
191. And then in college, I also wrestled in college. I wrestled
Okay.
heavyweight in college and did okay. So Carson, wrestling, Dixon High School.
Yes, sir.
So Woodlands is a little ways from Dixon. How did you manage that?
Well, housing prices in Dixon aren't so great,
Mhm.
and Woodland was much cheaper. So we decided to move out to Woodland.
I see. So your family moved and you stayed on and graduated out of Dixon. Excellent. Excellent. My screen is now full. Logan, are there others with us that are not on my screen?
No, sir. I believe we touched on everyone who was able to make it.
Terrific.
So I don't
I'm
see
glad
any of the West
that,
Point.
I'm really pleased that the five of you were able to join us today. I just want you to know how proud I am of you. As I said a moment ago, you were selected by a very tough review team. That review team, we've worked with them now for almost a decade, and they know what it takes to succeed at the academies. And so they found you. They judged you. They found you were determined. They found you were capable, competent, that you were smart, and you were dedicated and motivated. And they said, these are the folks that we recommend that you appoint or recommend as your appointees to the academy. Now, I want all of you to make a commitment. Not only a commitment to the academy and to the United States and the oath of office that you'll very shortly be taking, but I want you to make a commitment that you will circle back. I hope I'm still around 4 years from now when you've graduated, 5 years for a couple of you, but when you've graduated, I want you to circle back. I want you to tell me about your experiences, and I want to share with you something that happened in my office here about 18 months ago. I was told by my staff that there's a gentleman here that wants to see you. He's from the U.S. Army. I said, sure, what's going on? I went out, I greeted the fellow, and he had 3 stars on his shoulders. And he said, I was in town. He was a lieutenant general. He said, I was in town and I wanted to come by. I saw that you're a member of Congress now. And I said, yes. And he said, I want you to know that 23 years ago, you wrote the letter to get me the nomination to the Army to West Point. And I am now a lieutenant general. I just want you to know, if you had not written that letter, I wouldn't be doing this. And I said, I suspect that whether I wrote that letter or not, you would be serving this country in some very important way. I've thought about that on and off over the intervening months. And I said, I'd like to keep track of each of you. We have your names. We'll be following along. We can find out what you're doing, where you are. But if you ever get a chance to run by my office or come by my office, whether it is in the district or here in Washington for whatever reason, I want you to knock on the door. And I want you to share with me your experiences. Perhaps you'll still be at the academies. Maybe you've moved on to be a pilot somewhere, or wherever you might be serving. Stop by, keep in touch. Let me know how you're doing. Many of the people that I've appointed over the years have done that. And I find great satisfaction in knowing how well you are doing. And I know each and every one of you will do well. And so I want to congratulate you. Certificate, I think Logan was telling you about that before I came on. And so I want you to, hang on to that and hang on to the memory of this appointment. And share with me from time to time how you're doing. And if it's not going well, let me know that too. Maybe that can be worked out. It's going to be tough. I've got the preview. Hang on, guys. You're tough. You're committed. You're going to make it through. And yeah, it'll be a real, I don't know. It won't be much fun, but you're going to learn some very, very important lessons, and then you'll carry them on. So I wish you all well. Congratulations to you. Logan, what do we need to do now?
Sir, I think that honestly about covers it. We went through all of the appointees. Yeah, I think they each got a chance to say a little something. So I think that covers us. If there's anything else anyone wants to say, speak now or forever hold your peace. And if not, then we'll be
No,
ready to wrap
Logan.
up.
I just said, don't hold your peace. Let me know how things are going. Share and tell. But really, thank you all very much for the honor of appointing you. Wish you well. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you all very
Very
much.
much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye now.
Take care.